Welcome back to the IgnitorSMP, where I am here under Stardust, but not because we're working on Stardust this episode, because I am planning some pretty cool other projects here. So as you know, we have this tree farm over here. It is the ENX04 versatile tree farm that farms every single type of wood except for bamboo and dark oak, because those two are not farmable with this thing. So yeah. As you probably also know, we own a wood shop in the shopping district that sells every single type of wood except for bamboo and dark oak. But I want to fix that in this episode, and I'm going to do that by using this here. I forgot to turn it off, but I built this little thing between episodes that is a bamboo farm. And now I was thinking, I don't want to build a giant bamboo farm like one of those, either those flying machine ones or anything like that. So I was just like, let's build a tiny one. We have an infinite supply of bone meal from this absolutely incredible bone meal farm here by Il Mango. It is so stupidly fast that I don't know what to do with all the bone meal. So why not use it to grow some bamboo? That's right, we have a little bamboo growing farm here. Basically just bone meals the bamboo so that it grows faster. And let me just demonstrate it here. Let's grab a stack of bone blocks, turn them into bone meal. And this bone meal would come from the system, the bone meal up there. That flows over this hopper, but you know, I'll just because that machine's super laggy, I'm just going to demonstrate it like this. Now then you flip this lever on, it grows the bone meal and then breaks the bamboo once it finishes growing, and then this hopper picks it up and it fills up this barrel first with bamboo, just in case I ever need bamboo for, say, scaffolding or something, and then any overflow go into this crafter, which crafts bamboo wood. And then is stored down here. So this bamboo wood is collected down here, and yeah. But this episode, I have better plans, bigger plans, because the other farm, or the other type of wood that this farm over here cannot farm, is dark oak, and that is because it is a double wide tree. You have to plant it in a 2x2, which this farm does not support. And so I have dug another hole over here. That is this is the exact size needed for a dark oak farm, and this being a dark oak farm, I was considering building a really simple one, where that is semi-manual. It blows the tree up, but you still have to grow it. You have to be actively here picking up the blocks and stuff. But then I thought the next update is the creaking update, and that comes with the pale oak, which is also a double wide tree, and may as well, if I'm building a dark oak farm, build a proper dark oak farm, because then I can, because the pale oak is the exact same as the dark oak. So I may as well go and future-proof my shop to be ready to sell the pale oak as well. So I'm building a almost fully automated dark oak farm. I still have to be there to plant the trees because that's the part you can't do automatically. And yeah, I'm going to build that in this episode, and we will also be expanding our shop to fit all these new oak types, or wood types. So, I have gone and gathered resources, only 2 shulker boxes, very cheap farm. So, why don't we hop into it and build this dark oak farm. And there we go, look at that. That is a farm and a half. Basically, how this works is, it's quite similar-ish to this farm over here. It is, yeah, basically just TNT dropping on the tree, but as you'll see in a second, it is actually also at the same time much more complex. So, I'll quickly explain how it works. You know what? No, let's not do that. Let's AFK this farm, or have my player down there placing stuff, and then we will. I will explain it while it is actually happening, so you can see it happening rather than just me explaining. So, I've actually hooked up, just as a quick note before we do that, I've actually hooked up the bone meal from our bone meal farm over here by this water stream, so I can redirect the bone meal from the farm up to here. And yeah, as you can see, Green's just logged on because I've just in the Discord announced that plushies are available. His new Christmas plushie is available, so that's probably why he's here. But okay, so basically, let's get this farm started, and I'll explain some more while it's happening. So first of all, we do need to turn our sounds down because it's probably going to be extremely loud. So I'm going to turn it all the way down to 1%, just like that. We need to grab out 64 saplings from this chest here, fill the rest of our inventory up. I don't know why we offhanded it. We don't need to offhand it. We need to eat all the way up, so we are at full health and hunger. We hop in this minecart, and basically we aim for that back block there. You see there's 2 dirt blocks because a dark oak farm, a dark oak tree is 2 blocks wide. So if I can get this right, we aim like that. And then I need... Wait, no, we need to turn the farm on first. I forgot about that. Let's aim back there again, just like that. And then I have a hotkey set up for an auto clicker here, so I'm just gonna turn that on. As you can see, the trees are being harvested and being grown by the bone meal, and I'm placing the saplings, and the dispensers over here are bone mealing it and growing the tree, and this TNT is dropping down. Now, the basic idea is pretty simple, but there's an extra thing with this farm where it is timed perfectly so that these pistons down here, they push the whole tree up just as the TNT explodes. And if you didn't know, in Java Edition, when blocks are being pushed by pistons, I believe their blast resistance is set to 0 or something. And so being pushed up at the exact moment the TNT explodes means that the whole tree, or at least more blocks, can be blown up with 1 TNT. And as you can see, this farm is insanely fast. It is designed by Scorpio, or at least posted by Scorpio on the Tree Huggers Discord server. Basically, it's a Discord server for tree farming specifically, and it is apparently the fastest dark oak farm there is. So 79,000 dark oak per hour, incredible. That is almost faster than this farm over here, 10 by 10 times. The fastest this can go is 9,000, so it is almost 10 times faster than that farm over there. It is absolutely insane. You can see as well, this storage system down here is for catching all the dark oak before it, like it needs an insane amount of item sorters to catch all the dark oak, and as you can see, it's going all the way into this section before it collects every single one. So I don't know how much that made sense. I don't know how well I explained that, but yeah, the farm is insanely fast. This side is not being used because, as you know, pale oak is coming soon, and this side will be for the item sources for pale oak because this farms pale oak as well. So pretty insane. I don't know. I actually don't know what this piston does, and I don't know what these TNT that sometimes drop up here do. Maybe collect more saplings or something. But I understand most of it. I don't understand these pistons here and what this thing does, but that's fine. It works. I actually had to adjust these timings down here because for some reason it didn't work the way it was supposed to. But I am going to come down here and turn it off because it's a fast farm, so I'm going to turn it off because, you know, otherwise I'm going to end up with like 50 billion dark oak that I don't need. Anyway, now that I'm done here, I can turn my volume back up. That's back up to 5%, just like that. Put my saplings back in there, and if we head down here, we can see I actually farmed a whole bunch. So there's apples there, there's sticks here, and there's saplings in that one. And as you can see, there is a whole lot of dark oak in these chests. So much dark oak, and I barely AFK'd this. Like maybe half an hour total at maximum. It's insanely fast. So that's the dark oak farm. But the reason we need the dark oak farm, as you know, is because of our tree shop that is in the shopping district. So this is our tree shop right here, and if you didn't notice already, I have resources in my inventory here. Look at that. So we are going to be using these to build or renovate the interior of this shop, Cubecly. This is our wood shop, by the way. Heading up, we see this is the current interior, not the greatest you'll ever see. Oh, we made a sale in acacia. We may as well check our sales while we're at it. There's some warped being sold. And that is it. 3 more diamonds. That's good. We don't really need the diamonds from here because, as you can see, my diamonds have been piling up ever since I've opened the plushie shop. So this is sort of more of a side hustle now. But this interior needs some improvement because there are more wood types coming in, including dark oak and pale, as well as the bamboo farm I showed off in the start of this episode. So, we are going to do a full renovation of this interior. As well as, if we head up, we are going to be removing this Dark John face over here. This was a part of the little battle we had going on between Tough Guys and Cubecly, but I think it's time for it to go now. It's been long enough. So yeah, I'm gonna just gonna quickly take this all down. Dark John is looking extremely bold today. Wow. And there we go, last block, and it is gone. There we go, looking much better, just like that. And there was actually quite a bit of wood in that, quite a bit of dark oak as well, but we don't need that. We have a 79,000 per hour farm now. Anyway, if we could just chuck all these extra resources into here, and why don't we just waste no more time and get started renovating the interior. And there we go, look at that! Just behind Jay's shop here we have our Cubecly, which doesn't look that different from the outside really. The only difference from the outside is that I've removed the dark head, as you know. But you already know that, so let's go ahead and take a look at the inside, which has changed. I've added this little path up to the shop so that it looks more integrated with everything else, but let's head inside and take a look. So from here, it's the same bubble column up, but now there is multiple floors. This section I decided to keep without a bubble column so that it's easier to navigate between the floors. But let's start on the bottom floor here. We have some oak, spruce over there, birch over there, and jungle here. So these chests will look better once they turn back from the Christmas chests, because you know the chests are oak colored, so I use chests for this and the jungle because that's pretty similar still. So yeah, as you can also see, I've changed the price of all the wood. So now it is all 1 diamond per stack. 1 diamond per stack for spruce, 1 diamond per stack for birch, and the only exception in the whole shop is jungle, which is still 2 diamonds, or not still, but is 2 diamonds per stack. Now, Darke sells everything at higher prices except for jungle, which he matches mine at 2 diamonds a stack. So, because I don't have a farm that can renewably generate jungle, I'm going to keep it at 2 diamonds per stack, and if people buy it, if people buy it enough, I will make a farm for it. So yeah, that's why that's the only exception. As you can see, there's also plenty of ender chests around the place with crafting tables for your diamond blocks. And also, this is a new thing I've introduced. So as you can see from the name of the shulker box, spent 27 diamonds, take 1 for free. So every 27 diamonds you can take 1 of these tokens for free, and yeah, that's pretty cool. It's almost like a loyalty system. Anyway, yeah, so anyway, up here we have more. So cherry 1 diamond a stack, acacia same price, dark oak same price, and mangrove same price. And if we keep heading up, we have crimson, warped. This is warped at 1 diamond a stack as well. We have crimson over here, which is also at 1 diamond per stack. Not as much warp, but you know, that's fine. It's not as well selling, so it's fine. And I actually have some more bamboo stock to bring in because I've been AFKing the little bamboo farm for some time now. So let's chuck it all in here, and we actually are quite stocked on bamboo now, just like that. Boom, done. And yeah, last thing is over here we have the coming soon pale oak at 1 diamond a stack as well. So this section will be taken up by pale oak very soon as we update the correct version. So there you go, that is the shop all done. I have made an announcement to all the other igniters that Cubecly has been renovated and now is selling everything at an equal or lower price than Darke's. Everything except for jungle, which is an equal price. Everything else is a lower price. So pretty cool. Yeah, hopefully more people come shop here rather than at Darke's now. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Nothing else really. And a quick update on Cubes for Cuddle. I have made a whole bunch of diamonds from here. Look at all this. I started with 2 stacks of diamond blocks. Now I'm at 3 stacks. I made 3 stacks and 41 more diamond blocks from just this. And I checked this yesterday, so I wouldn't be surprised if no more sales have been made, but may as well check anyway. Yep, no more sales. But as you can see up here, the Christmas green is now available, and the normal green will be available tomorrow at the time of recording this. So pretty cool. But that will do it for this episode. We've done a lot. We have done quite a bit actually this episode. Made a dark oak farm and renovated the tree shop, or the wood shop. I keep calling it a tree shop because it's, you know, a tree. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, comment what other cool business strategies we could introduce to Cubecly to combat Darke and his tree shop or wood shop. Check out the links in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.